What cute nickname made you realize he's a narcissist? At first, Sunflower felt sweet. He said it the morning after our first date, brushing a strand of hair behind my ear while I squinted at the sunlight streaming through his blinds. "You're always turning toward the light," he murmured. "My little sunflower." I blushed, thinking it was poetic. By month 3, I realized it wasn't a nickname, it was a script. He'd introduce me to friends as my sunflower before I could say my actual name. Once, when I corrected him at a party, he squeezed my waist too tight and laughed. "She's shy about her roots." Later, he sulked in the car. "You embarrassed me. Sunflowers need the sun. Without me, you'd wilt." The rules came next. I wore a black dress to his cousin's wedding. He texted from across the room, "Yellow only." "You're my sunflower." When I ignored him, he spilled red wine on me mid-reception. "Oops," he said, not sounding sorry at all. "Guess you'll have to change." He'd packed a yellow sundress in his trunk, just in case. He'd screenshot my selfies and circle my outfits in red. "Too dark, doesn't suit my flower." When I dyed my hair caramel highlights, he showed up with a yellow scarf. "For the vibe," he said, tying it around my neck like a leash. The worst part? He'd use it to gaslight me. When I caught him flirting with a waitress, he sighed, "You're being dramatic." Sunflowers don't own the sun. When I confronted him about lying about his job, he snapped, "You're supposed to face the light, not dig up dirt." The breaking point was Thanksgiving. His family's tradition was going around the table, saying what they're grateful for. When his turn came, he clasped my hand and said, "I'm grateful for my sunflower. She's finally learning to bloom in the right direction." His mom frowned. "Her name's Leah, right?" He didn't speak to me for 2 days after. "You ruined my moment," he said. "Sunflowers don't upstage the sun." I dumped him in a parking lot. He stared at me, then laughed. "You'll come crawling back. Without sunlight, you'll die." For months, he'd text every time it rained. Must be hard, rotting in the dark. Sent sun emojis to my work email. Even mailed a packet of sunflower seeds with a note. "Plant these where I can watch you grow." I changed my number, moved apartments, started therapy. Last week, I got a tattoo, a wilted sunflower with its face turned away from the sun. My therapist says it's a reminder that I don't need permission to grow. People ask why I stayed so long. But that's the thing about narcissists. They don't love you. They love the version of you they can hold up to the light.